playing games on your own can be a much needed escape, sometimes there's nothing better than playing a game with your best friends. The best co-op games inspire special, often unscripted moments, driven by physics, skill, or sometimes a complete lack of cooperation. With that in mind, here are the best co-op games you can play right now. Although you can play Sea of Thieves solo, this is very much a game that encourages you to tell stories and, more importantly, create those tales with other people. Galleons can be sailed by crews of up to 4, with adventures spinning out from the various voyages you undertake. That might be finding buried treasure, collecting goods to trade with the merchants, or hunting down undead pirate captains. Or, you know, fighting a kraken. Or taking on a huge skeleton fort. Whatever you do in Sea of Thieves, you'll need a crew. Then, just let the hilarity commence. This might not be quite as welcoming to newcomers as you'd hope, but stick with it and Monster Hunter World is huge amounts of fun as you take down big monsters as a team. The online system is a bit weird though, needing several steps just to be online, then a few more to post a quest, and people can't join until you've cleared cutscenes and so on. But once you get used to all that, tracking and battling huge creatures is top stuff. There's a bewildering array of weapons and gear, meaning you and your team can explore numerous possibilities and combinations together. A bit of an odd choice for a best of co-op list because of its asymmetrical gameplay, Friday the 13th makes our list because when you're a team counsellor, working together with other players is not only essential, it makes for some of the most interesting co-op interactions in gaming. From attempting to lure Jason across the map while other players gather critical items, to using Tommy Jarvis as the linchpin for a desperate attempt to finally take down everyone's favourite invincible goalie, playing with others at Camp Crystal Lake is almost as rewarding as it is dangerous. It's not going to be updated anytime soon, but it's still bloody good fun. There was a time when Grand Theft Auto 5 style of murderous online play meant you needed a friend, preferably several, if you wanted to just survive for more than a few seconds. Now, however, there's a vast array of activities and things to do. As well as the simple player-created goals like breaking into the army base or shooting everyone you can see, after years of updates and additions, it's become an expansive digital playground of things to do with friends. It's got everything from team games to bank heists, races to stunt courses, and so much more. This two-person puzzler's main gimmick is such a clever idea that you and a friend will easily waste half an hour just playing around with that alone, before even trying to solve anything. You each control these flat 2D characters with the ability to cut pieces out of each other, yep, just like that, according to where you overlap. By using this ability, you'll have to get through levels and solve puzzlers. It's a simple but incredibly rich concept and something that works perfectly on Switch, with each of you taking one Joy-Con to direct your little paper person around. Overcooked sounds simple. Prepare a bunch of meals as chefs within a certain time limit. Easy. Well, not so much. While there are up to 4 of you playing, it starts to get tricky to keep track of the game's various commands and stipulations, as well as avoiding various hazards and pitfalls in the kitchen itself. This can lead to some frantic gameplay, and only the most cohesive of teams will get those dishes out on time. Warning, may cause bickering among even the closest of friends. Part FPS, part MMO, Destiny 2's outstanding shooting mechanics and tempting loot grinds will keep you and your friends in it for the long run, or at least until Destiny 3 inevitably comes out and everyone jumps ship. Not only are there a ton of adventures, strikes, nightfalls and 6-person raids to participate in, but you'll also find yourself working with random players you encounter in the world. Public events literally fall out of the sky, tasking you and anyone nearby to fight off hordes of enemies for that extra piece of loot. If you've somehow never jumped on the Destiny train, you still have time to find a friend and become a guardian of the galaxy today. Yes, Minecraft gets everywhere, but for good reason. Its digital building block world has endless imagination-filled potential. You can team up with friends to build pointless structures or grand engineering feats of construction. Or you can just bounce about the place creating chaos and generally hanging out. Its lack of rigid structure means you and your friends can get up to anything. Whether that's an evening of messing about or a longer term project you can take your time over. FORTNITE is a shining example of a game that gets more fun the more friends you have playing with you. And what's even better is that its insanely popular Battle Royale mode is totally free. Weekly challenges keep things fresh so you have something to do every week, and as each season comes and goes there are new updates thrown in and major map changes as the story subtly evolves. Plus, Save the World, the base defense / shooter / survival game hybrid is stupid good fun too. Not only does playing with a handful of friends give you a better chance to fend off waves of husks or construct the ultimate base, just like in Battle Royale, those friends can also provide you with valuable XP boosts. But in the Battle Royale mode especially, you can also delight in hoarding enough emotes, dances and skins to make every match an exhibition of tomfoolery. It's rare that a game is only playable in co-op, but that's exactly what A Way Out does. Whether you're splashing the water to usher fish to each other, going back to back to shimmy up a wall gap, passing a chisel between cells to find an exit route, or even just playing Connect 4 or a game of basketball, the co-op never feels like an added extra. It's all built for you to enjoy together in a way that's satisfying and worthwhile, regardless of the scale of interaction. You're two criminals trying to find a way out of prison and come a step closer to redemption, but more importantly, this is one story that you must experience together, and it's the best co-op game we've ever played. So those are the best co-op games to play right now. Let us know which one is your favourite in the comments below, click the box on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to click that big button in the middle for more gaming news, reviews, previews and features right here on GamesRadar.